you should be teaching them that when they feel vulnerability, sadness, fear, anxiety, embarrassment, weakness, etc., that is nothing wrong with them to feel it. Their job is to channel that emotion into something positive, and hopefully you are showing them and demonstrating to them some positive avenues through which to channel that energy. That's the point. So I could take the aggression and the energy that I get from the testosterone that flows through me through being a man, and I could channel it into things like playing sports. Sports is a positive outlet for the energy that young men have. That's why a lot of young boys get introduced to sports, even if they end up not being athletes, because their parents are like, mom or dad are like, all right, this boy has too much energy. Let's put him into some karate. Let's put him on the soccer team so he can play basketball. He might be doing all of the above because he has so much energy. We got to find an outlet for that energy. You don't give him an outlet for the energy, this is where you get violent young men, because they never learn how to positively channel their energy in a productive way. We all have the energies. It's a matter of what we do with them. Everybody understand me? Moving on to point number 5. And again, we're talking about quote unquote toxic masculinity and breaking down this garbage article written by a woman who's trying to tell you what it means to be a toxic man. Number 5, avoidance of help seeking. Again, this is already touched on earlier, but she has a whole point on it. Avoidance of help seeking. Again, this is loaded language. This is an absurd absolute. Every person who's listening to this has gotten help in some way, shape, or form in life, whether you asked for it or you accepted it. We've all gotten help. So no man completely avoids seeking help. That is not even a thing. Now, there are places where it's become more prevalent. Let's say, for example, with mental health. It's become more accepted, mainstream for anyone, especially men, to admit, hey, I have some type of issue going on in between my ears, and I want to get some help for that. That has become a more prevalent thing, let's just say, over the last 10 plus years in society. So in that area, I would actually agree with her. There's one thing I'll agree with her on with this point right here. So she says, seeking help, whether for emotional, mental, or physical health issues, is perceived as unmanly or weak. I generally don't agree with all 3 of those. I think on the physical side, I think if a man has a physical issue, I think most men will go get some help if they feel like something's wrong. Like something's wrong with my leg or my knee, I will go call somebody and find out what the hell is going on. Now, emotional or mental issues, seeking help, this one is a little bit trickier. This one I will say is a little bit trickier. I remember watching The Sopranos. Did y'all watch the TV show The Sopranos? And at one point, well, during the entire show, from the very beginning, like the first episode, Tony Soprano is going to his the therapist, right?